Those Laker Kobe fans, they don't respect the bubble championship. If you're a Laker fan, you respect the bubble because it's a championship and we're going to take all of them. Right? I don't give a fuck how you give it to us because there's another team over there that got a whole bunch of 1952 championships that doesn't even make sense. They sending on, 8 teams and they got the #1 pick and the #2 pick playing on the same team. And you wonder why Wilt Chamberlain couldn't beat them. Nigga, they had the #1 and the #2 and the goddamn best point guard in it. And it's only
about 6, 7 All-Stars on the team.
There's only 7 of us, goddamn.
But this brings my other point. Obviously, Bron saying twilight of his career expresses the desire to play on a championship level roster. But as one of the greatest to ever play the game, we've talked about this. We had Norris Cole in the arena not too long ago, and he was like, "You can go either way with Bron. LeBron could do the farewell thing, or LeBron could just chunk the deuces and dip out. He wouldn't be surprised with either one of them." We have to assume Bron's going to want to get his flowers, and he's obviously deserving of a farewell tour whenever he does decide to retire. You said he got a couple years left, but what I want to know is can a farewell season and championship push be accomplished in the same season, or is that farewell tour too much of a distraction for the championship aspirations?
Nah, I think that it can. He is one of those guys that has the opportunity to leave on a championship, and it's his last year because he's still playing at a very high level, and he's the one that's going to be a free agent, and all he has to do is just look at the field and then sign to that number or whatever the number is for him to be on a team without tearing the team apart. I don't think people understand that of what happens next summer. Bear with me here on this. Just now, let's say the Lakers, they're going to come off $50 million next year, right?
Yeah. I forget how much cap space they'll have, but they got to pay Austin Reeves too because he's looking for bread.
We don't have to. But look, okay, let's say we pay Austin Reeves. We can still pay a star, right? We can still pay a star.
Yeah.
But what we can, let's say Kevin Durant will be up, right?
We'll talk about that in a second, but there are reports right now, him and the Rockets, I think he'll be eligible to become a free agent if he doesn't get an extension done, saying those conversations haven't really gone anywhere.
He can be a free agent, right, next year, sign wherever he wants. Let's say if he does sign and he signs with the Lakers, LeBron James can sign a minimum deal and be on the same team.
But do you think, knowing Bron the way you do, knowing how cheap he is, man will not pay for Wi-Fi. He wants all his bread. Mm-hmm. I think if he does that, that'll be a very, very beautiful gesture to be like, look, man, I'm just trying to go out on top and win.
But that's the leverage he has on walking away with a championship because he gets to be free and then he can sit back and look at the landscape of the trajectory. So all you're talking about is like, all right, what did Lakers do? Okay, they signed this. Okay, cool. What did Cleveland do? Okay, they got these pieces. All right, who's favorite? Boom, boom, boom. And then he can make a decision and say, hey, I'm going to take a 1-year deal, blah, blah, blah. And then, boom, he done enhanced this team, and they are championship favorites.
Do you think that converts a lot of the previous Lakers fans, kind of the old guard Lakers fans who are not really rolling with LeBron, even though he brought the hardest championship in NBA history to the Lakers in the bubble, even though he brought the first in-season tournament championship in NBA history to the Lakers? Do you think that moves him over and makes him more endearing and compassionate?
If you're a Kobe fan, you don't give a what LeBron do, right? Even though it's not even the same realm of being a Laker, like Kobe is a Laker, like the definition of a Laker, right? He is the Laker guy, right? Yeah. No matter if you love Magic Johnson, you watched Kobe become from a baby to a grown man to saving you watched him for 20 years be what he was. So that's never going to be erased. Those Laker Kobe fans, they don't respect the bubble championship. If you're a Laker fan, you respect the bubble because it's a championship and we're going to take all of them, right? I don't give a how you give it to us because there's another team over there that got a whole bunch of 1952 championships that doesn't even make sense because and they standing on
8 teams in the league.
Yeah, they standing on 8 teams and they got the #1 pick and the #2 pick playing on the same team, and you wonder why Wilt Chamberlain couldn't beat them. Nigga, they had the #1 and the #2 and the goddamn best point guard in it, and it's only
about 6, 7 All-Stars on the team.
There's only 7 of us, goddamn. There's 7 players, 8 players on every team, and 7 of them are Hall of Famers on one team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be hard to beat them niggas too. All their championships came from that era. So we still trying, like, we're clearly the most, we are like the Lakers are the dynasty of the NBA since the NBA merged.